What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So this is going to be a video I've been wanting to make for a while now, and I finally found, I guess, the perfect day to make it because we do have some more news coming out about this. What we're going to be talking about today is Pokemon Pocket, and I want to go over, we're mainly going to be focused on Pokemon Pocket, but also what has kind of brought up this bull market that we are in right now, because I see a lot of different opinions of what's going on, and I feel like it's kind of a conjunction of things, but there's also a couple key points that we've kind of gotten to this point to realize where we're at. But we'll first go over the news with Pokemon Pocket. This is really cool. I wish they would do this with English. They need to make like a special legendary set for English. Oh my goodness, like a mythical set. Like, look at this pack art. Look at this pack art. Like, this looks crazy. Like, Pokemon Pocket is going insane what they're doing. But we already got the Muse, looks crazy. Got the Vaporeon. This is probably gonna be one of them immersive cards, I would think so. Got the Dini Execute. Oh, the cool. Oh my god, that looks so cool. I love these arts. Aerodactyl. Yo, this one looks freaking crazy too. Larvesta. All these cards. But there's a big thing I want to talk about with this is, when we started this bull market, I feel like a big part of this was a lot of people aren't talking about this. I mean, a lot of people aren't talking about this at all, is because of Pokemon Pocket. Pokemon Pocket is one of the craziest, a lot of people that I know personally has been reaching out to me because they know I'm into Pokemon a lot and stuff like that. They're like, hey, do you know this game Pokemon Pocket? Do you know this Pokemon? I think there's 6 or 7 people that's literally talked to me, hey, do you know about Pokemon Pocket? Do you know about Pokemon Pocket? I'm like, wait, what? What? People just come out of nowhere, and I feel like Pokemon Pocket is one of the big factors that's kind of started the market that we are in right now. Yes, it could probably, it was kind of other factors that was kind of leading up to this too, but a lot of people aren't talking about Pokemon Pocket. And if you look at Pokemon Pocket 2, I'll throw a couple of the things up on the screen right now, is Pokemon Pocket is getting, at least for me personally, I don't know about you, but since you watch Pokemon videos and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure you get some of these ads too. I'm been getting a lot of Pokemon Pocket ads. And also, if you don't know, I'll throw it up on the screen too right here. Pokemon Pocket made, I think, $65 million in the first month it was made or something like that. $65 million. That's insane how many people are playing this game and on this. So I feel like this is a big part of what's going on right now. This is another kind of resurgence, same thing with Pokemon Go back in 2016 and stuff like that, how that happened. I feel like Pokemon Pocket has the same exact thing going on with it right now, and that's why it's affecting the market, because it's kind of crazy how, look, like I said, I think there's multiple different factors going on with this, but I think mainly it is Pokemon Pocket. First, I want to start off by saying, look, what I think was this is kind of the, I guess, timeline this has kind of happened, at least the major events that's really happened. I feel like the big one that we've seen was the Costco. The Costco 15110s, we've seen that everywhere. People were going crazy over it. I guess that kind of happened with everything, the Van Gogh, but now since the Pokemon, this 151 thing kind of got crazy, I think that was a big part of it too. I wouldn't say really big part of it, but that was kind of the start of it. But if we look at Pokemon Pocket, came out on October 30th. And if we look at Surging Sparks is another thing, another big factor, a really big factor. Like I said, I feel like it's not one pointed here and there and stuff like that, one kind of reason why the market is going crazy how it is. I feel like it's multiple different reasons. Like I said, I think it's Pokemon Pocket, Surging Sparks, 151, and then, well, I guess we were kind of already in that hype when Prismatic Evolutions kind of got announced. But these are the factors that I'm really seeing right now. Because look, if we go to Surging Sparks, we already had a little bit of hype. Back in September, it was a little bit of hype. It wasn't really crazy. But when did Pokemon Pocket come out? October 30th. If we see right here, look, October 30th to November, so around that area, this was the most boxes sold for Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks was coming literally right around the corner. I think Surging Sparks got released, I think, November, I want to say 8th, I think, maybe around there. It was around, I'm pretty sure it was November 8th and November 11th. Like I said, I feel like it was just all a perfect storm for what's going on right now. Like I said, and Pokemon is putting this in advertising Pokemon Pocket so much, so I feel like there's more and more people consistently coming to play Pokemon Pocket, and they're like, oh, I like these. Imagine, look, you see these Vaporeon, people are like, wow, I want this Vaporeon, it's such a beautiful card, but I can't have that virtual card of it. Let me go look. There's probably some real cards I can actually get, some physical cards. I'd like to go look at that. And they're like, oh, look at the TCG game, the actual physical TCG game. Oh, I can go do this. There's all, oh, look at this Pikachu, look at this Latias. You see what I'm saying? I feel like it's all a perfect really storm that really was kind of cooking for Pokemon. I really do. I would love to hear y'all's opinions on this. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, but I hear not a lot of people talking about this. Pokemon Pocket was a big factor, I feel like, in the bull market right now, because it brought a lot more kind of environment to Pokemon Pocket, or kind of brought a little more, got more people thinking about Pokemon again and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, Pokemon knows what they're doing here. And also another thing too, like I said, one of the people that texted me be like, hey, I wanted to I'm playing Pokemon Pocket and stuff like that. He said, oh, this would make me want to get Surging Sparks. So he went to Walmart and got an ETB of Surging Sparks. So you see what I'm saying? It has that factors. People like seeing these cards. The cards in Pokemon Pocket are absolutely gorgeous. These are new ones coming out, you mean like that. But if you see the ones right now, oh my goodness, Pokemon Pocket. We can literally look at Pokemon Pocket cards and see, like, Pokemon Pocket cards are absolutely gorgeous. Like, Pokemon has done what they've done and done what they've done really well. Like, look, these are the cards that are in Pokemon Pocket. Like, these cards are absolutely amazing. Look, this is like a secret Mew. I don't know how you get this. I think you have to finish like the whole entire deck or something like that. Look how these cards are. You see what I'm saying? Like, this brings people to other aspects of it. Mewtwo, such beautiful cards. There's Pikachu. Oh my, like, you see the art on these cards? These arts are such absolutely beautiful cards, and the way they're doing with cards right now, like the newer sets, like Surging Sparks has some absolutely amazing artworks. Like Pikachu, the SAR's alright, but if you look at the Latios, absolutely beautiful. The Milotic, other Latios or Latios, the cards in the set are absolutely beautiful. So people are like, oh yeah, I like the virtual copies, I like playing the game, let me go get some of the physical copies. You mean like that? I want to have some of these actually in my art. The next thing you know, they get into the actual Pokemon TCG game, the physical one. They're like, ooh, let me collect this. You see what I'm saying? People go down a whole rabbit hole. Like I say, Pokemon is kind of, I'm seeing a lot of ads for it. So what's Pokemon doing? Pokemon is one of the smartest companies I've seen, honestly. Is they've made all this money from Pokemon Pocket, and they're throwing probably majority of that back into Pokemon Pocket and kind of advertising to get more people in there. I know a lot of people say, oh, I've heard, this is another point I want to bring up in this video. I'm already talking about this in general. People are saying, oh, Pokemon Pocket's going to take over TCG, physical TCG. I don't think so, not at all. I feel like Pokemon Pokemon wants to be so diversified. Pokemon likes to have different avenues and stuff like that. You see, Pokemon has plushes, TCG, video games, card games. Pokemon likes to be in different scenarios and different games. They have Pokemon Go, this Pokemon Pocket. Pokemon likes to be in different kind of atmospheres. They're not doing one thing or another. Pokemon likes to be very, very diversified because they know there's different people that like different things. People like the online aspect of it, and I've seen a lot of people in my comments too being like, hey, I'm glad I'm playing Pokemon Pocket because I don't want to deal with these scalpers, blah blah blah, this and the other. You mean all kind of different things I'm hearing. So I'm like taking all these things that I'm hearing from different people. I'm like, wait, so if one person's thinking this, you're probably not the only one. There's probably multiple other people that are thinking this. So like I said, Pokemon Pocket I feel like is a big kind of Pokemon TCG kind of go how it's going right now. It's not like like I said, I don't think it's one main factor. Like, I don't think it's one thing. I don't think it's mainly Pokemon Pocket. I don't think it's mainly Surging Sparks. I think it's a combined different aspects to this that's really brought this to where it is right now. That's good though. You see what I'm saying? Like, but the other thing too about that, I mean, it's good and bad. Because what if Pokemon Pocket kind of dies down? But the way Pokemon's going with it right now, they're keeping the set kind of really relevant because it is an online game and they know people spend money like crazy on it. So it doesn't last that long. So they consistently have to put out new card games. Like they're putting out the Mythical right now. Like this Mythical right now, people are gonna love this. It's gonna take people a little while to complete this, but you know, there's more cards out there for people to get. They can kind of start setting more sets out there for people to be like, oh, I enjoy this. I want to do different sets. Like Mythical Island. Like look at this. Like this is such a beautiful art pack. Like Pokemon knows what they're doing. Pokemon is gonna set this up for really good because they know also another thing about Pokemon Pocket, why they're kind of advertising it so much, is because this is such a cash flow business, because it's not physical product. You don't have to do other physical things like this. They can just put up a game and kind of buy in-app purchases. And I know a lot of people that are buying this online, buying like in-app purchases and stuff like that on this thing. I'm not doing it myself, you mean like that, but I know a lot of people are doing this because they want to get these cards. There's a lot of different cards. 151. They were smart the way they rolled it out too, because they started with 151. Everybody loves 151, so they started with that, and now they're going to other different things that they know people would like. So you see what I'm saying? Pokemon, the way they're doing this is absolutely genius. And like I said earlier, they will not get rid of TCG, physical TCG. There's no way. Pokemon TCG is just another avenue that they're going to go to. Will they probably more focus on Pokemon Pocket? I feel like they're not. I feel like they have just different avenues. It's the same thing. Like imagine Pokemon's like Amazon. Like for example, Amazon has web services, video, and stuff like that. Pokemon likes to have different avenues they can go to and stuff like that. So Pokemon's smart. They're really, really smart company. And I just wanted to kind of talk about this because I've heard literally nobody talk about this. People are like, oh yeah, Surging Sparks were the reason this went up. Pikachu set, oh Evolution. I don't think so at all. Like I said, I think it's Pokemon Pocket and it's Surging Sparks kind of together, and there's probably other multiple factors that kind of got this to where it was going and kind of simmering. Like, this was cooking for a little while. Pokemon was in a kind of, it was so undervalued. I feel like I want to make a whole video about that too. But Pokemon, I feel like as a whole was really undervalued and kind of like very, very undervalued. So people were like, oh, this is cheap, this is cheap, this is cheap. Things are starting to be not be so cheap no more. People are just kind of flocking to it. But you know, it's just, I don't know, it's just my personal opinion. I would love to hear y'all's opinions on this. I just want to talk about this topic because I feel like I haven't heard nobody talk about this at all, like nobody at all. So I want to put this out there and hear your opinions on this. And yeah, like I said, the main thing that really brought this up is because I heard a lot of people around me. When I start hearing a lot of people around me that doesn't really into Pokemon like heavily, like I am at least, I feel like people get into this and stuff like that. That is the reason. And then when they start getting into Pokemon and stuff like that, I kind of, a light bulb goes off in my head, like, why is going on right here? What's going on right here? Because people love this physical game. You mean like that? People don't have to like go buy packs and stuff like that. It's kind of difficult for some people to kind of like, it's a physical thing. You mean like that? A physical TCG is a whole different thing. So when you have cards like this is more like a collection piece on your phone and stuff like that. You can have and be like, oh, look at this card, look at this card I have. So Pokemon Pocket is a really interesting way they did this. They're smart. Pokemon's a genius company. But love to hear your opinions on this. I just wanted to kind of put my thoughts out there on this. So, and I heard, like I said, I heard nobody really talk about this, so it's interesting. And guess what? Mythical, and I personally don't really play this game, honestly. I maybe play it like here and there. I don't really enjoy it too much. Like, I don't know. I like the physical card game myself more. So I like the physical. You mean like I like having a physical card? Like, you mean like I like having this card in my hands? You know what I mean? Like, that's just me personally. Virtual is like, you know what I mean, like that. And I'm not gonna spend no money on this. Like, there's no point. I'd rather spend money on a pack or a box and kind of buy it like that. But that's just my opinion. But hope you enjoyed this video. I kind of want to put my thoughts out there on this. I would love to hear y'all's opinions and think if I'm right or am I wrong, or what do you think? Do you think Pokemon Pocket is a reason Pokemon's kind of blowing up right now, or do you think it's just kind of other factors and Surging Sparks, this, that, and the other? Like I said, and they had Surging Sparks of Pikachu. Pikachu was a big card too. They did, like I said, it's crazy. That's just my opinion though. I'd love to hear what y'all think. Hope you enjoyed this. See you on the next one. Peace.